Lillian, a youth minister happens upon this YouTube channel and they just happen to hit this clip, and for a couple of seconds you've got an opportunity to share what you think is the most important thing you'd want them to know from your life and experience. What would it be?
Well, first, if they're on the staff of my church, I'd say a big thank you and also acknowledge that, like, the people who work in youth ministry at my church, when I say, oh, I'm going to be interviewed about youth ministry, they're like, you're kidding. And I say, I know, I don't know what you guys know. But I think that what I would want youth ministers in general to know, and this would be coming from my position as a head of staff, I'd want them to know that they are not in a silo, and that the programs that they are working on in the moment are not the totality, right, of youth ministry. That really everybody at the church should be interested in youth ministry, and I think a good senior minister is too. And we're thinking of multiple ways to connect, and a really great youth minister sees that. They might say, okay, I'm working on this program, but a kid is choosing to interact in this other way, and it's all youth ministry, right? But sometimes I see, youth ministry seeing themselves as almost like this is our turf, and we've got to protect it, and we're the only ones who care about youth. And what I'd want to say is we should all assume that everybody cares about youth. And then similarly, I think I'd want to say to youth ministers that I get something that I think a lot of times parishioners and hiring committees don't, which is youth ministers are really good at interacting with adults. A good youth minister has excellent leadership skills with adults, because you can't do it all yourself, and you can't just be the Pied Piper. And a good youth minister is constantly having pastoral interactions with all different ages. And they're selling the program, and they're convincing people who are long past the stage in life where they have kids who would be in the program that this is worth investing money in. They're recruiting volunteers. They're dealing with irate parents. They're smoothing troubled waters. A good youth minister is similar to a good senior minister. We're all interacting with all the generations. We're not siloed.